Liftoff! All right, it doesn't say, but we know we are.
I know, because it starts, but yet it doesn't say we're live.
Correct.
Here
There
we
it is.
go.
There it is.
Okay.
Live video. 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds. Come on now. Happy Saturday, everybody. We had to adjust because the sunlight coming through the door was blinding.
Which
so
is
beautiful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's
That's
beautiful.
right. Wonderful, wonderful.
Yep.
All right, so I'm Krista Rue of HLC Bookkeeping and Office Solutions.
Christina Rue of the same. Louder, stronger, faster.
Okay, bionic woman. Anyways, the purpose of Saturday Solutions is various things happen during the week that we're like, oh, that might be something people want to know about.
Well, should we tell them what we do so they know?
Go ahead.
So we at HLC Bookkeeping and Office Services we help small business grow and succeed, which helps us succeed. So it's a win-win for everybody involved. We specialize in QuickBooks Online and desktop software. Get your stuff updated, desktop people, by July 31st, or they're going to...
July 1st, I thought.
I think it was 31st.
Okay.
Regardless, don't wait to the last minute. Do it in June.
Yeah.
You have to have a 2024 subscription service in
to
place.
desktop, or you can never have it
again. So now you know. You're in the know. But anyways, we help people with everything they do in business from beginning to end, really, because we help people start up and we help people transition to retirement,
prepare their books for
their
sale,
books for the sale of the
Right.
business, all that stuff. So the life of the business, we're in your life if you care to have us. And then we also focus on where people live, work, and worship. So we give tips in all those areas.
That's right.
For things that have come up. And we base it on things that have come up through the week that were relevant that we thought we should pass on. Or we pull a topic from the air and say, here's what we're talking about today. So there you go. That's the little lowdown.
All right, then. So let's recap last week. One, we talked a little bit about marketing, how the anniversary of a client being with your firm is a good time to reach out, talk to them about, are their needs being met? Hey, did you know we also do these services? What can we do to help you even more in your business? Because a lot of times people don't know the whole scope of work you do because they've hired you for one thing.
Correct.
We also talked about in QuickBooks desktop items and the various types of items and when is the appropriate time to choose them. And then we also talked about hints.
It's a lot.
Yep. And the hints were the highlighter, nail polish on keys, and fog-free mirror using car wax. So you're going to see on this time, whenever I did the, what's your video about? I did a little thing under the hints, the 3 things, because I'm like, we never say what they're about. And if you guys are looking for something in particular,
so they can find
which
aren't you
thing it
thoughtful?
Is. I try to be helpful.
I'm all like, let them struggle. It'll make them a butterfly.
Yes, that's the type of mood she's in. So I think it's good we don't have anyone coming in appointment-wise. Yeah. Because today we're going out to lunch with our siblings.
Sibling Saturday.
Keep in touch. That's right. And you got to do that. All right. So today's solutions. Christina wanted to talk about spring because it's Tuesday. And all the things people tend to get crazy
because it's Tuesday? You just said because it's Tuesday.
On Tuesday is the first day of
spring. I'm like, it's Saturday. And she don't drink. I didn't know what day she was there. But see, I do. Maybe that's it. No, yeah. So spring has sprung, people. People are already crazy. There's so much to do in the spring. You have the outside work. You have the inside work. You have all the proms and festivals and spring fling dances, and you have for kids, and you have church stuff you're doing.
Everybody's getting antsy because the sun's out.
They can get outside.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
So all I want to do is remind people, just because you have the opportunity to do it doesn't mean it has to be a yes. There are times we must prioritize. You should not be running yourself ragged and then you don't get to enjoy this spring. So just keep in mind that as a family, as an individual, as a business, as whatever, kind of make your priority list of things you'd like to get accomplished within this springtime schedule.
That is reasonable.
And make your decisions based on your priorities. That's
correct.
That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
I'm just, because there's so much opportunity out there in the spring. There's like 3 dinners just in the upcoming week.
I know. All right. And then the other thing you want to talk about was
Trade
St.
shows.
Patrick's Day in comparison to luck versus success.
Okay. Yeah, people. So I'm going to turn around. I feel like my back's to you because I think it was.
Yeah.
Because I'm having
sitting weird.
A bad back day. I just can't get comfortable. But regardless, okay, everybody's like, when somebody's successful, oh, they're so lucky. No. They worked hard. That's what that means. They worked hard. They didn't pay themselves so they could pay their staff. They stayed up at night. They hawked their house. They did what had to be done to make their business successful. So some people are lucky. I'm not gonna say they're not.
God bless them for it.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, they jumped into the right opportunity at the right time.
But that's like 95% of probably even 99.
Yeah.
It takes hard work. There is no end around. So on this lucky St. Patrick's Day that's coming up, play the lottery. You might get lucky there. But in business, you got to work for it. So again, make your priorities, set your goals reasonably, and work for it. And then when you become successful and people say you're lucky, you're like, I was lucky. I made a plan and stuck to it and became successful.
That's right. That's right.
So that's all I wanted to say. Because whenever people are like, oh, you're so lucky, you're successful.
Oh, you get to set your own schedule, which is true. I love being a business owner.
There's so many pros. And we help people get set up in business all the time. So if you think you want a business but don't know what that is, call us. Yeah. We'll help you. We'll help you find your mindset. We think every single in the world.
You truly understand how the economy works.
Yep, how it all fits together.
That's right.
So definitely, yeah. If you want to be a business owner, but you're not sure what it takes, you're thinking, do you have a skill? Do you not have a skill? I know a ton of people. What should I do? Call us. We will help you.
Absolutely. All right. And then the second thing we want to talk about is along the inventory, because we get a lot of questions about inventory. Is like, hey, I did a physical inventory and it doesn't match QuickBooks. What do I do?
Does that ever happen, really? Okay, so let's talk about this. Whether you have QuickBooks Desktop or QuickBooks Online and you're doing inventory, inventory is you have to maintain it. It's a nuanced part of business.
That's right.
So what that means is you have to have policies and procedures that manage inventory. If you're a place that goes through inventory consistently and all the time, perhaps you should be counting it monthly. If you're somebody, you buy a ton of product in the spring and slowly but surely it moves off the shelf, maybe you should be like quarterly, semi-annually. But everybody should be at least yearly.
The end of your fiscal year.
12/31 or 6/30, or even these goofballs that do like the odd quarters.
Yeah.
I say goofballs lovingly. Yeah. So if you chose that, then at the end of your year, you got to think of that like a fine line.
Inventory.
And you do the hard inventory count, regardless of how quickly it moves off your shelf. You have to be doing it at least once a year. Guess why? Your accountant needs your hard inventory number at year end. That's it.
That's it.
So the ability to change your inventory within your software then is called an inventory adjustment. So then we
Right.
go ahead.
Here's the path.
Oh, look at you. You're so good. She's wonderful. All right. So this is in, if you have a QuickBooks desktop version, right? You're going to go under the vendors, inventory activities, and adjust the quantity or value on hand. Now, if you don't have inventory turned on, you don't get that option. So if you're an inventory business and don't have it turned on, you have to go under preferences on the left-hand side, and where it says inventory, you click and hit the on button. And then you get this screen that allow you to make adjustments. Right?
That's right.
That's it. And if you have a third-party inventory system and you're not tracking it in QuickBooks,
Journal entry.
it's a journal entry.
That's right. But that's the only time you do a journal entry.
Yeah.
Otherwise, for inventory, you should be using this adjustment.
Correct. And like I have my guys that do I've taught them how to do their own adjustments. They're in control. They know when they should be counting the inventory. Like, just keep in mind, it's an ongoing process.
Right. Right. All right. And then now we're going to talk about our hints.
Mm.
And
Krista has them.
I do. I do.
That's my hint for you today. Krista always has everything.
I have a list. I have a list because Christina had a very busy morning. So I was in charge of getting ready.
Yes.
So, and I did it.
I'm so
You
proud.
only had to adjust the camera. That's it.
That was it.
And I am not techie.
Well, but
so-
I did set everything up for you.
Well, she did. She did.
So she literally turned on the computer. But you did have to log into Facebook.
That's right.
So that's
right. Okay. All right. So one of the things I'm thinking about, I know my asthma, this up and down weather. So like sometimes my breathing will go, oh wait, you need to breathe now. Just happens. It's okay.
It's because you get so
I
excited.
do. I get excited.
And out of breath. Okay.
That's it. I talk. Yeah. If I talk too quickly, sometimes then I'm like, okay.
So if you're in a conversation and she
Don't
starts
take it
turning
personal.
blue, you want to tell her, Krista, take a breath.
Get your inhaler.
There you go. There you go.
All right. So one of the things I was thinking about, because spring cleaning, lists, and that type of thing. All of us have people in our lives who might be on a lot of medications. And even if you're out of state from your parents or a family member that you are in charge of, say it's an aunt or whatever, you should have a list of their medications, but it should also say on that list how many grams it is for that prescription.
What the generic name might be.
Yeah, if there's the real name, the generic name, and how often they take it. And this is something, as we all know, sometimes can change a lot.
Yes.
So you got to stay on top of it. But what we like to do is if, say, your family member writes it down, I take a picture and then I have it digitally. So that, because we all know papers can get lost.
Yep. And if you have to meet somebody suddenly at the hospital,
right,
if
you
they're
can
in a
say, here's
situation,
the medication.
yeah,
that's right.
they always ask, what are the medications?
Always. And or if everybody's savvy enough, they use Google, make a shared file where everybody's updating their medication. So again, you have it digitally, accessibly in case of emergency.
A lot of health systems now, they have where you can put in your medication or your medication list is right there. Just print it off.
And you should also include supplements because sometimes there's drug interaction with different supplements. So if you're taking anything, even if it's over the counter, it should be on that list.
I even was taking like some sort of shake thing and they were like, take a picture of the ingredients for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I will.
So that's just something that's very helpful that I think we just need to be cognizant about. Yeah. And then
That's Canadian. About.
We
have friends in Canada.
And then one of the things I personally was desk shamed this week.
Uh-oh.
What is desk shaming? Means when someone walks in and is like, your desk is a mess. Excuse me? Do I come in and tell you what I think about your desk?
It's an organized disaster. Was it somebody whose desk is always neat?
Yes.
There you go.
And, okay, let me just share with you what Albert Einstein said, because he was a cluttered desk person. He said, well, if a cluttered desk is a sign of a cluttered mind, lot going on in there, what's an empty desk say?
Oh,
Just saying.
yeah, but see, I function better with an empty desk.
But I function better with a cluttered desk.
Yeah.
I know exactly what every pile is and what it's for.
Yes, she does.
Because sometimes I'm working on 12 different clients in one day.
But then there's me who I know I work better with an empty desk. And what did we spend 2 hours on this week? Looking for something that I had misplaced. The whole office. We're all looking for it. And that happens a lot with me, but not with you.
Just saying.
I'm starting to see a thing.
Know who you are.
Yeah.
And don't desk shame people.
I will say though, sometimes we need to be desk shamed.
Yes.
Because it's out of control.
Sometimes it's out of control.
When you have 3 coffee cups.
Yeah.
Like, come on, people.
Come on, red up. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But at least be nice about it.
I'm sure they were.
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
What? It's funny.
So then the third thing is, and I know we've talked about this before, but I find it really, really important. So I'm going to say it again.
Again.
You have to have inspirational things on in your work area. Mm-hmm. You just do.
Yep.
Because there are days when you get off the phone with someone maybe who's interesting. Or someone just shamed your desk. So I know.
It's all right.
So you have to look, and I have a picture of a pretty kitty cat, and it says calm, because you have to. When you're calm, you can think.
Yes,
it's as simple as that.
Well, okay. Let's
I also have the
bit.
cat with the princess.
Yeah, I'm like, let's also talk about the fact that sometimes the inspirational things, they not only
my nephews,
they not only inspire you, but they hold you accountable to what you have said has been a priority in your life.
If this is my plan for them, so I can help them, am I sticking with it? Exactly.
Yep. And that's, I think, inspiring in itself to know you have a plan. Like, that's important.
You do. You do. And there are people in this world who are not planners, and that's okay. Get someone in your life who is.
Yep.
Who can help you think it through and come up with a plan for you.
Absolutely.
That's all.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep. And I was going to encourage people, with it being spring. I know it's too late for some things, but like with the prices through the roof, why don't you try a garden this year? You can just do it on your porch with those things that like hang out over. Like you have the tomato things. If you like tomatoes, you can save money everywhere.
We have plants in the office.
Yeah, we have plants everywhere. So
thank you, Joyce, for maintaining them.
Yes. So like that's something to think about too, in terms of that's having living things around you is inspiring.
It is.
And knowing you're helping feed your family with that. And that there's, I don't know, no like chemicals in it because you did it. So like, I'm just saying. That's always a good thing too.
It is.
Our pap was a farmer, so,
Yeah.
My grandma too. Remember we were out in that little garden working all the time?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not a gardener because like there's very few things I'm girly about. But bugs.
She doesn't like bugs.
No. I don't like to be outside when there are bugs and bees and flies and no. Not me. But so again, know yourself.
Yeah. But you're inspired by what people can do outside.
I love to walk in gardens and see beautiful flowers. Yes. Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Did you ever go to the Longwood Gardens out there? Oh, that was a beautiful place. I haven't thought of that in a long time. All right. So, anywho, those were our
Those
tips and
are our-
tricks. We talked
that's right.
about QuickBooks. We talked about the little tips that we have throughout the day, ways to stay inspired, all that other fun stuff on a beautiful sunny Saturday.
Yeah, which we're going to go enjoy.
Joy, I'm going to get
That's
my
right.
vitamin D.
That's it. That's it. So
Soak
again,
it up.
if you need help with anything or just need to talk to someone
Mhm.
about, hey, this is what I'm thinking,
Yeah.
feel free to give us a call.
Absolutely.
724-561-7460.
HLCbookkeeping.com. Updates coming to the website. We had a picture day.
And then, what was the other thing?
I don't know.
Oh, email office@yourhlc.com.
Yep. And you call or email that number, and Joyce is the person you'll talk to. Or
Monday
and
through
she's in charge of our
Thursday,
schedules.
we're here 9 to 5 at least.
Mhm.
Evenings, Friday, and Saturdays are by appointment only.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
just FYI.
FYI, our nephew, when
I
he was
know.
young, you know how you spell things around kids, and and so he was used to us spelling words he shouldn't know, and so we were on vacation, right?
Yeah.
And somebody said FYI. He's thinking, he's like, what does fly mean? So now that's what we say all the
That's
time.
what we say.
For FYI, it's a fly.
Yep, for your info.
So now you're part of the family. Say fly.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you, Nicholas. We love you.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
Then that's all I have for today.
That's it. We're done.
All right.
21 minutes. Close her down.
We're
Close her
over.
down. We're over.
All right. Bye-bye.